On Tuesday, we already learned how to create a new GUI. So the GUI that we created is this one. Okay. Let me check on my Eclipse. So you can see your design. Okay, so this is your design. If you run this design, then you can see something like this, the regular and large. We already fixed the radio button. And then for the option, we can just check or uncheck. Okay? It depends on the option that you want. If it is takeaway, then we will do the takeaway. If it is not, then you will have your drinks at your coffee shop. Or if you want to include the whipped cream or not. And you can increase the quantity. Okay, so you can have like this one, and this is until minus. It is also possible, but yeah, you can limit later. Now I do not want to limit this number. So the increment means the number will increase. The decrement and in this the number will decrease. The sales is not available for the editing because we already set it is unable to edit. So there are three buttons. The three button has not been designed with the code, so there is no action. Now we are going to make one Java class. I would like to make one Java class which is order. What is order? What is a class order.java? It will contain the order information. So the order information, this one, its row will be the object information. The object information means like we have the customer. So for example, I just have the menu. Okay? So in this case, one customer can order only one menu. The menu is Americano, and then the size is regular, and then the type is takeaway. It means the customer wants to take away the product, and then whether they include whipped cream or not. So if it includes the whipped cream, then we can put the data cream. And then quantity, this customer bought the Americano 2 pieces. Okay. So there is another customer, the customer 2 order cappuccino, the size is large. And then, okay, the customer dine in and there are no whipped cream. And then the quantity is 3. Then we need to build the Java class for this one. For the first, I would like to introduce the class diagram. Okay. Because this is the class diagram. And we know that there are 3 kind of elements in this class diagram. The first will be the class name. The class name is order. That's why this is the order.java. And the second part is the fields, okay? Or this is the data members. Okay. In the data members, we include all the data like name, size, and then we have takeaway, we have cream, we have quantity, we have price regular, we have price on large. Okay. And we define the data type for each of this one. For name, we have string. For the size, we have character. And then for the takeaway, we have Boolean. For the quantity, we have integer. For the price regular, we have final integer. So it means the price is fixed. And then for the L, for the price loss, we have final integer as well. This is the data member. And we have the next, which is about the methods or the behavior of the class. What is the behavior of the class? We have constructor. So a constructor means we want to make an object. We have string, character, Boolean, quantity. So it means the name will represent the order the order product name, and then the size will be here, and then we have two Boolean, so it is takeaway or not, or the cream includes the product includes cream or not, and then the last one we want to save the quantity. Okay. In the behavior we have get name, get size. Okay, so we have the size here, but it will be in a string, not in a character. Even though the data is character, but I want to show the result in a string. Okay. And then the get size, we have another method to get the size in the character. And then get take, it means, okay, we want to know whether it is takeaway or not. And then we want to check the cream, whether the customer includes the cream or not. We want to get the quantity, and we want to check the total, because maybe some customers, they bought 2 products, for example. And as you know, we can set up whether this is a private or public. So the plus means it is available for public. If it is minus, then it is for the private. So I have three pages. Okay. Please include those 3 pages into your Eclipse. Okay. So I'm going to create an Order.java. Last time I create this in the section 09. Let's make one new class, and the class name is Order.java. Okay, I will type the name is order. Now, I will not use the main method. Okay. In this case, usually you will check this one to create a main method. But now I will not use it, because this class is not the client program. It is not for executing the program. It is just for storing the data. So we are trying to make the class, we are trying to make the Java class, so the data and the methods are available. So you can just define the name of the class, and then leave it all items as it is, and finish. And you will see this kind of Java class. We have only the class name, which is order, and it is in the public, and we have the class name. And you can copy and paste this one. Okay, you can copy. For those 3 pages, you can copy here. But please do not change the section. This section means the folder name that you place this Java file. So I use the section 09 for folder name. In your case, I am not sure what is your folder name, but you need to match this one. And please do not overlap this one. Do not delete this one. So this is the first page. Okay, and then the second page, I will copy the second page. So the second page will be the next part. Okay, so you can continue in the below part, and then the page number 3. You can continue in the below part. So the code, if you see, there are 2 errors. Okay, here it shows that we have the cream. Okay. I forgot this one. Shall we use the cream as string or character? Okay, because this is the C and N, let's change this one into character. If you change this one into character, means this is correct, because this method will return C with single quote. What is C with a single quote? It is the data type char. Char is character. Okay. Then if you use string, yeah, it is possible. If you use string, it means you will need to change this to double quote, like this one. Since I have this with single quote, let me just change this one with char. Okay. Let's see, maybe there are some codes that are not matched. Okay, I hope that you finish with the copy and paste for this Order.java. You can see here. As you can see, in this case, all the data members here are the same with the data members in the class diagram. So you need to check this one. The name is string and the size is character. Takeaway is boolean, cream boolean, quantity is integer, price R is integer, price L is integer. And you can see there are 5 F here. F means final. And we have order, and then get name string, get size string, get size character, get tick character, get cream character, okay, get quantity integer, and get total integer. Okay, so it means this get cream should be character. Okay, so I wrote the string, maybe it's mistake before. So the class diagram you can get from this outline. When you try to write your code in Java, and if you want to make this kind of code, of course you need to check the consistency between this one and your class diagram. So first, fill in the events. We want to we have the order already, and then we have the exit is easy. We just click and then exit from the system. So you can start from the easy one. Maybe not the easy one, but from the order first. Okay. In the order button, you can double click and then copy and paste this one. In the greeting, in the CoffeeShop.java, you have the order. Okay, you have the order button, so you can double click, and then you go to this code. You can go to this source, and please include this code into this environment. Okay. So there are two errors, maybe not two, three errors. So it mentioned there are order and sales. Okay. How can we fix this one? Now you will see that I give you the solution. Order. What is order here? So whenever we have a new order, when we click order, then it will make a new object. So there will be a new order. As you might know, whenever we create an object, there should be the name of the class. So it means order. So you need to make this order like this one. But I do not want to make this order here, because if you are making this as the local object, you cannot access in different Java file. So instead of doing this one, I would like to put this order in the top of this Java file. Okay? So you need to go to the top of this class, which is the coffee shop, and then you can create private order, which is order. So I'm going to make an object. The object name is order, and this object will be from the class order, but there will be no detail. Okay? I still do not create that object. So how can I create the object? So later, this order will be the object of a new order. Okay, so now you can see the blue color. The blue color means it is the global object. If you make your local object, this is I call as a local object, because I define again the order here. So if you do not include this one, it is the same, but now the color becomes blue. So it is the global object. Global object means you can access this object from any place in this Java code, or you can also access it from another Java file. So let me just use this one for your convenience. Okay. And then I have another errors, which is sales. Okay. So I would like to make this also as a global variable. You can make this one as integer like this one, but if it is a local variable, you will have some difficulties dealing with another Java file. So instead of using this definition, I will define again on the top of this Java class. So I will make private integer sales. Okay, so if I create these two lines, then the error message disappear. Okay. I hope that you can follow this step. And then when I click the exit, I want to exit from the system. So you can write system.exit 0 when I click exit. You can go to your design, and then you can click on the exit button, and then do the double click on this exit, double click, and it will create an action perform function or method. In this case, I will type system.exit 0. So if I click exit, then the program will stop. Let me check. If I run this one, if I click exit, then okay, it stops. Okay. Now, yeah, there at least exit. And okay, let's try with order. Let's try with order. You can run. I want to order Americano, and then I want to select the size regular, and then I want to have takeaway. Okay, I want to buy one. That's it. So I will click the order. Now it shows 3,000. How about if I click 2? If I press order, okay, now it shows 6,000. Okay. How can we deal with this one? So in the order.java, we have the order constructor. So whenever we have a new order, we will create the object, and then every object will place the variable name, size, takeaway, cream, and quantity into this class. And this class contains get name, which is to get the product name. And then you can have the get size string. We have two kind of size, R and L. If the size is R, then it is regular. If the size is not R, then it is large. And then I would like to get the size. So the size will be the character. Okay. And if we want to get the size string, then we just try to find out what is the size. And the get take is also the same. If it is take away, so if it is true take away, then it will return T take away. Else it will return D, which is dine in. And then get cream. So if it includes cream, so if the cream is true, then return C. If it is not, then return not N. And then I would like to get the quantity. So the quantity is in the integer type, and I will return QTY if the user want to know the quantity. And then get total. So if the size is R, then the price R multiplied by the quantity. What is price R? I can do press Control and then click here. Okay, this is the price. So the price R is 3,000, and then it is in the final. So the price will not be changed. And the price in the lots also a final. It is integer, and the price will not be changed for 1,000. So if it is R, if the size is regular, then we will do the multiplication with the quantity and price R. But if it is not R, if it is not R, then we will do the price L multiplied by the quantity. In the coffee shop, we have the following code. If I want to get the name from the combo box, what is the combo box? If I run this, then I will see this combo box. In the combo box, I can select the items, either Americano or cappuccino. And I need to get the selected item and change that one into string. So the get selected item from the combo box will be an object. So if you change to string, then you will get word Americano or cappuccino. So the name Americano or cappuccino will be saved in this name. The size means from the regular or the large. First, we will check from the radio button regular. If the radio button regular is selected, then it is R. If it is not selected, of course, it is the opposite. So we have L. Now we want to check from the takeaway or not. If it is checked, okay, so if the checkbox takeaway is selected, so if I check that one, then it is true. If I don't check it, then it is false. The same with the whipped cream. If I select, then the whipped cream is true. If I do not select it, then the whipped cream is false. For the quantity, I would like to put the value of the spinner. What is this spinner? This is the spinner. So this is the spinner. Spinner.get value. It means I want to know if it is 1, then let's cast this one into integer and put the value in the variable quantity. So after I have all the data, I would like to make an object. So this new object will be order with, this is the constructor, and the data or the parameter that I want to include is name, size, T, C, and QTY. I would like to check the total order. So if I know the order, I can get the total. What is total? This is the total. So I can multiply, if the size is R, then multiply with quantity for the price R. If the price is, the size is L, then we will multiply L, the price L with the quantity. After I get the code, the total one, I would like to update. What is the update? Tag sales. So here is the tag sales. Okay, so this is the tag sales. And I want to make the sales, yeah, into a string. And after I create a string, then it will be shown in this place. Okay. Okay, that's the case that we can learn. Now, I would like to continue to make a report. Okay, what is this report? We have the coffee shop, and what we want to do is to write a program for a coffee shop with the following details. So we have two menus, Americano and Cappuccino. Assume the menu is only two. And then we have the regular or large for the size. We have the option takeaway and whipped cream. The price is fixed. The total sales, I would like to save it. And the program should use a class file. So we have this class, coffee shop. We have another class which is order. And now we want to save the total sales. How can we save it? So we can design the GUI, the CoffeeShop.java. We want to make the object order, which is Order.java. And we want to write the client program in the Coffee.java. We already did those three. Now, I want to create a new program, which is report. Write a report program, report.java, for this coffee shop. So I would like to make a simple report. So the simple report, it will be a kind of file. In the next, if you are in our department, Industrial and Management Engineering, you will learn later about database. But I do not want to make it complicated. So I will just use a file to save our data. And I will use report.txt. So first, we will retrieve the previous sales from a file. And then second, we will make we will show the total previous sales, and then finally show the new total sales and update the file report.txt. So this will be the step. And this will be the class diagram. So for your team project, I think you will make at least 3 class diagrams. Okay? At least. And so the minimum will be 3. So you will make the coffee shop. So the coffee shop, you already know what are the details. And I put this new, which is report, as one of the objects that will be connected to this one. And then we have order. We just create the order based on the class order. And then I have also another variable, which is sales, which is integer. And we will create a new action listener. It is to connect with the order. And it is also to connect with the report. The order, you already know the class. Now we are going to make report. So you can see here, there's an arrow. So the coffee shop will connect to the order. Your coffee shop will connect to the report, and the report will connect to the order. In this case, the report contains of data members. We have data, which is a string with 2 dimensions of array. And then we have total sales, which is integer. And then we have order, which is an object of the order, and report, which is an object of the report. And we have CS, which is an object of the coffee shop. We call those are the data instances. And we have the new action listener. We will create these 2 methods, send and save to file. Okay, we will make this one. Okay, we will create the new JFrame and use report as the name. I hope that you still remember how we can create the JFrame. So let's do again together. I will make it in the section 09. You can right click, and then I will click new, and then I will go to other. In the other section, you can see that we are going to use the window builder. This is the window builder. And then you can select the JFrame. The JFrame is the Java to make the frame. You click next, you need to specify the name. So here I would like to make a report. Okay. So you will make a new Java class. It's not Java class, but it's new JFrame class. And the name is report. After you finish with one, you can click finish. Now it creates the same like what you already did previously. Okay. But let me just deal with it later about the first part, the details. Now let's make the GUI first. So let's make the GUI. I guess you still remember. Let's use the absolute layout. Okay, let's use the absolute layout. And then I would like to specify the total old sales and the total new sales. The total old sales, it will be extracted from the report. And the total new sales will be the new menu, the new order plus the old sales. So I will have 5 steps. Let's follow this one, and then you will have the next like this one. Okay. So let's see. I need to create this one. I need to create in the design. So I will make the absolute layout. I click on the absolute layout and then move the mouse here and then click on the panel, and then you can create 2 label and 2 text fields. Okay. So I have the J label. Here is the name. The variable name is LBL total all sales. LBL total all sales. And then the text will be total all sales. So you can see now we have the total all sales. And let's make another J label at the end of this one. Maybe here. I will make the variable name as LBL total new sales. And then the property or the text will be the total new sales. Okay, I can enlarge a little bit more. Okay, I can make like this. Okay. And then I have the J text field. So I create the J text field here. And the name of this text field is, the variable name will be txt old sales. Press enter, and then the editable false. Okay, here is the editable. You need to click so it becomes false. Okay. And then there is another text field. Okay, the other text field will be located here. And then we have the name. This is the txt new sales. And again, the editable will become false. So I click this one and the editable false. So there will be no modification in this part. It is just to show the report. And then, okay, I need to finish this part. So I need to make the J label. So the J label, the label will be the LBL menu. And then I can make the text is menu. And then I have another, okay, so the left part is the label. Okay, I will finish all the label first. I have menu, I have the label size. And then the text will be size. And then I have, next is label option. I will use this one, label option 1. Okay. And then the name will be option 1. And then I have another label. The label is LBL option 2. And the text is option 2. And then I have the label quantity, LBL quantity. And then I have the text is quantity. And then I have the LBL sales. and then this name is sales. Okay, and then I need to put also the text field. Okay, J text field here. I create here. So this text field, the variable name will be txt menu, and then set the editable become false. And then I have another text field here, and let's set up the variable name txt size, and then the editable false. I have another text field, option 1. The text field variable name is txt option 1, and then the editable false. I have another text field, which is the option 2. So the name is txt option 2. And then the text, no text, and the editable should be false. And then I have another text field for the quantity, and the name is txt quantity, and then the editable false. I have another text field for the sales, and the name is txt sales, and the editable false. Okay, let me just make it bigger so you can distinguish like this one. Okay, let me save. Don't forget to save after you do some kind of modification. Okay, I think I will stop here. You need more time, okay, because I am familiar with this one, so I can make the label and the text field very fast, but I'm afraid you will need more time to make this design. Okay, so I will give you some time to do this kind of design. Meanwhile, if you already finished with this one, you can prepare for the review quiz on the e-class.